I got you and you got me. As long as we're together, we can handle any weather. From New York to across the world, we're gonna keep on shining. Join us on a journey of love and dying.
Yeah, there we go.
Morning, Nina. How you doing? Hi, Nina.
Good morning, baby.
My babies are cornering me. I can drink this for a little bit of lemon, a little bit of ginger. Actual ginger, not ginger juice or whatever. Add some kale.
That's kale?
I don't know if that's even kale or something else, but excuse me.
Did you wash that?
Yeah, I washed it.
When did you wash it?
Earlier.
You don't know if it's kale or not?
No, actually, no, I don't know. But it's something similar. It's green, so make that. We'll put it in.
Is that coconut juice?
And look, we're done.
Smells lemony.
Yes, lemony fresh.
What are you doing? It is 6:24 in the morning.
In the normal circumstances, most people would have been coming home from the club drunk at this point, but due to unforeseen circumstances, that's not quite the case now, is it? So, we're about to do our daily morning walk because I'll be home for a couple of weeks, so that's what I'm going to start doing from now on. So the road to losing the 5 or 6 pounds that I gained if you were listening to my IG Live begins.
And I, for some crazy reason, agreed to get up at 6:30 to walk with him. Why couldn't we walk at 8 p.m. at night or 9 o'clock at night when it's nice and cold and cool and quiet? No, I go to bed at 11 or 12. And then James wants to walk at 6 o'clock in the morning. But I'm also dedicated to being healthier and losing weight. And why not? Because when I come back in, I can go to sleep. I don't have any meetings scheduled today or whatever. So I don't mind because I'm going to go to sleep. But it's still kind of weird getting up so early in the morning. So, but that's what we do. He makes me green juice every morning and stuff, and it's really healthy. It's really good too, and it helps a lot of things. TMI. But are we gonna drink that now, or when we come back?
No, we come back.
All right. Are you gonna put it in the fridge? Is that enough for 2?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, that's how you make it every morning? Oh, I never knew that. I never watched him make it. Alright, but anyway, so we're going to go out for our morning walk. Hopefully there's nobody outside, you know, but we'll see what happens. Talk to you soon.
Got 31 views now, but that's all the other videos.
We're on our morning walk, you guys. So we just do this every morning at 6:30 for about 45 minutes.
Yes.
And it's super freezing out here. It's cold today. But we're just saying hi to show you what we're doing in quarantine. So our morning walk usually, I can't talk. Recording this really quick, but usually on our morning walk we just talk and connect and talk about our wedding plans.
Yes. And look, I take my baby from the highway.
We talk about our wedding plans and just connecting and reminiscing about all our trips and stuff like that.
Yes.
But we just take this time to really talk and connect and walk and talk about what we're having for dinner. I want to start cooking more plant-based recipes and just more. I see a lot of different recipes because we, as I said before, we only eat chicken, fish, right? And some kind of vegetable. So
we're trying to figure out more ways to cook. So
Yeah.
we was thinking having pesto spaghetti.
No meat. Meatless spaghetti.
No, meatless spaghetti. Yeah, but as I was saying, like I don't like spaghetti without meatballs when it's red sauce. Pesto would be better. Alfredo maybe, but not quite. But that would be better.
Yeah. So, we'll
I
see.
gotta learn how to make that rasta pasta that they make in footprints.
Oh, yeah. Rasta pasta. All right. I gotta put my hands back in my pocket because I'm super freezing. Till next time, see you guys. Hey, this is our 5th day of our morning walk. So just saying hey, tuning in.
Hi. God, I can't wait till we no longer have to wear these stupid masks, don't you?
Yeah.
And and what I meant to say is, I can't wait till we no longer have to wear these stupid masks to be able to walk outside without them.
Night, stir fry vegetable, and it looks like with some teriyaki. And James is cutting up the chicken.
And this is the teriyaki sauce, and you put a little bit of garlic powder in it too. And you should also put salt as well.
Salt?
I mean, not salt, pepper. Where's the
Pepper is in the cabinet up there.
It's not supposed to be in the cabinet.
And you put pepper. Oh, be careful with that pepper because it doesn't have
Put a little bit of pepper. That works. And just mix it together. See, and you got yourself. Just basically mix it together, and we'll put down the sauce for a little while.
What?
Okay, after I pick this out, I'll put the rest of the chicken in.
Get it nice and brown.
Yes, it is.
Are you having fun cooking stir fry, James?
Oh yes, I love doing this.
No. Are you becoming a chef?
Yeah, a little bit.
Nah.
Yeah, last week it was ribs. This week is stir fried chicken. Right, Poofy hat?
Yes.
Amazing. That's one of the cute nicknames I got for Nina.
So what? Oh, cute nicknames. What's all your nicknames?
Chocolate waterfall, Poofy head. A few I can't say here. I really can't say. Just to name a few.
Is the one DB?
What?
DB. You can't say that one.
No, you can't say that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now we're going to put this out and put it here for now.
Seem like they do in the restaurants, or we just need new pans?
I don't know. I'm showing the recipe. Okay. Oh! Who put that there? I hope it was me.
Yeah, who else would put it there? I'm not the one cooking.
Oh. Yes, and this also has to be done for 5 minutes as well. So, as you can see, it's already getting brown. Oh yeah, yum yum, right y'all? Brown, it's already getting brown as you see. So we're going to put this in for another 5 minutes.
Now you're putting the teriyaki in? And now what do you have to do now?
Just keep it there for like 3 or 4 minutes.
Was that enough teriyaki sauce in there? Like for the teriyaki sauce is going to cover the whole
It should, yes.
serving?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, and you didn't have to season the chicken, right? Because the
did not.
teriyaki sauce and the garlic and pepper inside of the teriyaki sauce is going to blend in with all the flavors and all that? It's looking good.
Excuse me.
Looking good, Leather.
Thank you, my wife.
So the stir fry is coming out good. James just put all the teriyaki sauce and seasoning. I smell the pepper and the garlic and the teriyaki sauce. Smelling good. We're not eating it over rice. This will be good over rice, but we're not eating it over rice.
Well, you're going to put the rice on top, right?
No, you could just put, you could put the rice on top or bottom if you wanted to serve it with rice.
Oh.
But we're eating it just as is.
Yeah.
A new product. Ooh. Hold on. Sorry. It looks good. Nice and steamy and flavorful and colorful. I can't wait to dig in. We'll tell you how it tastes. Hello, everyone.
Hey.
Nina Nicole and James Dean who?
Rivera, how you guys doing? Yes, thank you guys for watching our Love and Dining video on stir fry. You know, it's funny. We learned how to do that less than a month ago.
Well, James learned how to do it.
Yes, but I also taught Nina also. Now she knows how to do it as well. So for future references,
You're pulling a wedgie out of my butt.
very funny.
That's what you're doing.
She's kidding. I'm not really doing that. Anyway, having said that, yeah, if you want to learn how to make stir fry, you also make it with beef. You know, most people I know make that with beef also, but I like chicken because I don't eat red meat like that. But we're gonna do that one day with steak also for Nina also. It'll be a special treat for her.
I don't think I'm gonna eat steak. The divine spirit is telling me that I need to stop eating the flesh.
Yeah, she wants to apparently go vegan.
I don't want to go vegan, but I'm just trying to incorporate more meatless meals in my diet or whatever like that.
And we've been doing that too. Like we had spaghetti and meat and sauce without meatballs the other day. I'm thinking of making pesto spaghetti also, wherever we could find that, because most of these stores in this crisis don't have it. But, you know, that'll come soon, right, my love?
Yes. Well, let's talk about the stir fry, because we had made another video with stir fry. I think this was the third time you made it? Yeah,
yes,
the third time. Because the
yes.
first time it was just learning, so it was like a lot of spices in it. The second time it was really good, and then like the last time, yesterday, or what you saw, it was really, really good because we used, he used the pepper stir fry and onions, so it came out really good, and it was a nice mix of the flavoring, the garlic and the teriyaki and the pepper that he mixed in and then put it over the chicken, and it really blended in well, because I remember when I was like, don't you have to season the chicken? He's like, no, the recipe says don't season the chicken, and I'm like, I don't like seasonless chicken. But the fact that everything in the teriyaki sauce, all the spices in the teriyaki sauce, and putting it over the vegetables and the chicken, it really turned out really well, and it came out really, really good. One of my new favorite dishes. And I just realized we didn't have it over rice, but we haven't really been eating a lot of carbs, not just because we're like on a low carb diet or anything. It's just that usually when James and I cook, mostly James is doing all the cooking recently, it's just like chicken and vegetables, yes, or some kind of protein and vegetables and things like that.
Yeah, quinoa bowls, turkey, and you know.
Well, we haven't had quinoa a lot. We just been eating beets and peas and carrots and green beans and some kind of meat and things like that. But I make these quinoa bowls, so I'm probably going to start making those again as well.
Yeah, we've been keeping ourselves healthy also, because as you can see, we're both getting smaller. Yeah. If you guys look at our previous Love and Dining videos, you know, we basically look smaller than what we have then. I don't want to mention what we were looking like beforehand. You could probably figure it out yourselves, but we're more smaller than what we was before. So thank you for that. And my love.
Yes, and we completed our walk. We walked every day Monday through Friday we got up at 6:30 in the morning and walked. But then on the weekends we just figured, like, on the weekend we can walk whenever. So usually on the weekends we did it in the afternoon. So next week, starting tomorrow, when you see this, it's going to be Monday. We're probably going to have our walk anyway. But we're going to get up 6:30 again every single morning and continue to do our walk. And it's great because, number one, it's helping us with, exercise, number one. Number two, getting that fresh air. And then number three, really connecting and bonding, because I said no phones on our walk. We had like a little to show you what we were doing on our walk, but after that, we were just talking and connecting, and we're just learning more about each other and talking about our future and things like that, and what we're doing right now and things. And we're so excited that Love and Dining is back. So we're hoping that we can create some really great content for you during this quarantine and when we're out of quarantine. But this quarantine is helping us really, really stay home. We really don't. We stay home. We go for walks. We go to the grocery store. That's the highlight of our night right now. But James, why he's dressed up, because he just completed a live on his Facebook channel and Instagram of his poetry, live poetry. He has some new poems and fresh content, so I'm pretty sure you've seen that. Sunday Poetry just dropped, and that was Always Be Positive, one of his newer poems and more inspirational and stuff like that, and he's getting a lot of great traction and things like that. So he's probably going to start doing some more virtual workshops, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna poetry sessions, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna tell you guys all about that and everything. But
yes, and I might have another live from your living room on Facebook and Instagram in a couple of weeks. I just did a live from your living room It's a virtual show I called Live in Your Living Room. I do on Facebook and Instagram. I've done 2 of them already. I just did one today, of course, from 7 to 7:45. Well, it'll be tomorrow by the time you see this. But anyway, yeah.
That's what I was just telling them.
Right.
Yeah, it was cool. So today what we wanted to talk about, because my phone is dying a bit, but we wanted to talk about, because I think last week we just came on, we rushed stuff because we were just so excited to get Love and Dining back on the quote-unquote air and things, and we told you a little bit that we got engaged, but we didn't talk about like the engagement or whatever. So James, do you want to talk about that process, or what do you
What about our engagement?
Yeah, like how did you propose? Like, where did we go? What did
What
we do?
happened was, right, we originally were supposed to propose in Montreal, but
Well, who was supposed to propose? You, not
I
me.
was. But anyway, having said that, yeah, here comes my Yogi Berra mile of props over here again. But anyway,
What?
anyway, I was supposed to propose in Montreal, but however, Nina was off on a Thursday when she was supposed to be at work, so that was the day I picked up the ring from Shashka's. So anyhow, after we picked up the ring and we walked to Rockefeller Center, originally I was supposed to propose to her in Bryant Park, but she actually didn't know that because we were going to see the tree, and I figured there was going to be a lot of people in Rockefeller Center, and during the time of Christmas, everybody's always there for the tree or what have you. But for some strange reason, around 10:30ish, there was strangely not a lot of people there. We saw the tree, we took pictures of it. I filmed a video too that I haven't still put on.
You filmed a video?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
How did you film a video of you proposing to
No,
me?
I didn't film a video of you proposing. I filmed a video of the tree. That
Oh,
I
the
still
tree.
put on Facebook.
Oh, the tree.
But then I proposed to Nina thereafter, and one of the tourists took a film and picture of it. I don't know if we still got the film and stuff, but we do got pictures of that put on Facebook and Instagram also. And I proposed to her. And look, now she's my fiance with this lovely, beautiful, heart-shaped ring. I got her the ring she always says she wanted, even though it was going to be impossible to find. We found it, right, my love?
Yeah, well, let's talk about that, because I feel like it wasn't impossible to find. The thing is, I wasn't surprised because we talked about marriage like the 3rd year. Well, we talked about marriage probably like the 1st or 2nd year or whatever. We knew that when we started dating that we wanted to date for marriage. But then when we started getting with each other and connecting with each other, we realized that we were compatible. We like to do the same things. We like to travel. We have the same views on like raising kids and things like that. And we just have the same views on life in general. And we both have just a lot of fun together. We just have a lot of fun, and we like to laugh. And we both have a vision of growing our businesses and things like that, and we have some personal goals that we want to accomplish. But more importantly, so we started just talking about marriage and things like that, and I knew that he was going to propose around like year 3, and me being the controlling person I am, I'm not controlling, but like I like things a certain way, right?
So do I.
So him and I went together. We went shopping together, and some of my friends and family were like, "Oh, why are you going shopping together? Or don't you want it to be a surprise?" I'm like, "Nope."
And
because
my friend said the same thing to me, and I really didn't care if they said it.
Nope. I want to wear a certain ring, and I don't want to be having an ugly ring. I know it may sound superficial and stuff, but nope. This is the way I want it to be. So we went to like 10 or 15 different jewelry stores. Well, I went with him to show him the kind of rings that I liked, right? And we went to so many different jewelry stores. We took like 2 or 3 weekends during the summer, and just went around, and there were some people who were just trying to sell us like just some ugly jewelry, and some people who were trying to sell us like overpriced jewelry, right? And Lauren B is really good, but we went to Lauren B, and the ring that they showed us was something that I really loved and really liked, but it was just so very expensive. It wasn't worth the price when I went and looked. If you're looking for diamond rings, or you're shopping or whatever, or any kind of rings, if you go on rarecarat.com, you can learn a lot about diamond rings, the cut, the color, the clarity, and there's another C that I forget, or whatever like that, but you can learn a lot about that. And I was just going in and I was comparing like the color to the cut and clarity, and it just wasn't adding up, and it was just overpriced. Because here's the thing with jewelry shops, they're not you're paying for the overhead. And Lauren B is a great jewelry store. I'm not going to lie and say that it's not, but they were kind of too pricey. Then we found a mom and pop shop after searching for a lot of diamonds or rings in general, or whatever, right? Because there's a nude ring type out or a new diamond, or no, it's called moissanite. And then one of them, they suggested for moissanite, but I really didn't want moissanite. I had my heart set on a diamond. Then we found Isaac of Shaska Jewelry, and he worked with us. He really worked with us and showed us what we want. Because there's the thing, I wanted a heart-shaped ring, right? And a lot of people were saying, oh, you don't want a heart shape. Heart shapes are out of style. James, what are you doing? Heart shapes are out of style. Blah blah. I'm like, no, I want.
But she insisted on having a heart-shaped ring, and she told me from 3 years ago, she always ended up getting a heart-shaped ring. She was very adamant because all she talked about was heart-shaped rings. So we went to Shashka, and the first thing we saw was this beautiful heart-shaped ring.
We didn't see this heart-shaped ring at Shashka. No, we didn't see this because he didn't have heart shapes in the ring. He had cushion cuts.
He had cushion cuts.
He had cushion cut, which cushion cut was my first choice. But
you had to order it, right?
Isaac was telling me, listen, it's about the jeweler, it's about the relationship. Come in, I'll call my guys, because he didn't have hearts, the diamonds, the loose diamonds in the shop. He's like, I'll call my guys, come in and show me, and I can show you what we have in stock. So I came in. I think, were you there when I went to look at the heart shape or whatever? I think we came. Yeah, we did. Yeah. So we came in, and then I tried on a whole lot of different heart shapes and things like that. And then the one that I have on, it wasn't even set yet, but it was just like he put it on the finger. And like when I saw this, because I tried like 5 or 6 heart shapes, and I was just like, but the last one he put on, I was like, oh my God, this is it, oh my God, and it just got like so crazy, and I fell in love with it, and then he worked with us, and lo and behold, now you see that this beautiful rock is on my finger. But it's not about that, it's about representing, like, James and I are fiancé now, and we're engaged to get married, and it's very exciting. So we talk about that, we talk about, you know, what does marriage mean to us, and what does our relationship mean to us, and how can we make it grow? And I'm not going to sit here and say that, oh, we're the perfect couple. Yeah, because we have our challenges, we have our little fights. But we were just talking about that this morning on our morning walk. It's like there's a way to have conflict in your relationship without being mean and putting each other down, or getting talking down to each other. And I was telling him, like, yeah, a few years ago, like in my younger years or whatever, I would have been like, MF for this, MF for that, blah, 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 blah. But I just outgrew that. So when we do have conflict and we talk about it. You know, we don't raise our voices or anything like that. You can hear the frustration in our voice, but we talk it out, and we learn how to grow, or learn basically how to treat each other, or how to avoid that conflict with each other. But we do have conflict, but it's not like 90% of the time. Because I was just talking to my friend the other day, and she was telling me about some stuff that was going on, and I was just like, Dad, we're too old for this. That's like high school stuff. We don't need that high school stuff anymore, right? And I said, if I ever get to a point where I'm like yelling and wanting to like hurt or cause physical harm to my lover, I need to bounce, because I don't do that anymore. Not to you. But I'm just saying, when I was younger, I was very tumultuous, let's put it that way. And it's not a good look or whatever.
No, it's not.
So, yeah, so he proposed in front of the Rockefeller tree on the day after Christmas. And that was great. And I think, I thought he was going to propose in Montreal, but then I started looking some stuff up. I didn't know if he was still going to propose to Montreal. And unbeknownst to me, he was talking to one of my best friends about the different places where he was going to propose, because I told her a couple of places that I liked. And I know that he probably picked Bryant Park, because, fun fact, Bryant Park, I think we went there on our 4th or 5th date, and that's when he actually asked me to be his girlfriend. It was like high school stuff, but it was cute and sweet. It was like, do you want to make it official? And Bryant Park is a great and lovely place in New York City, especially in the summer, to go and just relax. We have some professional pictures taken there too. I'm gonna see if I can find them. But Bryant Park is just one of our like favorite go-to places. We love going to the parks. We love going to the botanical garden. We love being in nature. What's the matter, James?
Nothing.
We love being in nature, so that's one of the places that he did want to propose. But we were right around the corner because Shashka is right around the corner from the tree, so it was just like the perfect opportunity. He proposed to me, and then there was nobody there to take cameras, but then the lady saw, and she was like, oh my god, who's taking cameras, who's taking pictures? So she ran to my camera really quick and got it, and I'm glad that she was able to capture those pictures and things like that. And then I think 2 days later, we already had planned to go to Montreal, right? I knew that he probably was going to propose sometime in December, but I didn't know when or whatever. But we already planned to go to Montreal. We went to Montreal, what was it, 4 days, 5 days?
4 days.
4 days. And James begged me for some poutine. If you're ever in Montreal, you have to try the poutine.
It's a pretty good dish.
It's like
yes,
fries with gravy and cheese, and you can have it with meat and things like that.
Especially like disco fries out here, but it's better.
Yeah.
It's the real thing out there. Disco fries out here is just an imitation of poutines in Montreal, just so you guys know.
Yeah. So basically that's what we did. And we went to Montreal. It was cold. I was scared because I thought we went to the botanical gardens, which was closed. A lot of places were closed, but the things that were open, it was very icy. And it was like, oh my God, we had to go to that little place at that park. I remember when I was so scared, I was walking slow so I didn't fall on the ice. It was so scary. But it was a fun time, great time, and I feel like I'm talking so much. So James, do you have anything to say?
No, I don't have anything to say at all, but however, tune into our Love and Dining every Monday between the hours of 6 and 8 p.m. This will be at 6 p.m. on Monday. And also tune into my poetry videos every Sunday and all that stuff. And when this quarantine is over, we'll be having more travel videos as well in the future, I hope as well. So having said that, I hope you guys enjoyed our Love and Dining. And next week we'll have more to show you guys. And take care of yourselves as well. Have a good week, everybody. And until next time, take care of yourselves.
And then what did you say? The Love and Dining, they're probably going to be like between 15 and 20 minutes? Or you don't know? We'll figure it out. Because as you can see, I talk a lot. And you saw James' face is like, why is he talking so much? But it's all right. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'm so excited that we're back in action. And I appreciate all you guys. Well, I'm sitting here talking like it's my channel. It's James' channel, but this is our Love and Dining show. Thank you guys for tuning in. And until next time.
Take care, everybody. Nina Nicole and James and Rivera signing out. Take care.